Hi everybody, I am a statue with no soul, and I am gazing through your soul right now. Welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Majora's Mask. I'm just mocking you guys, sorry! In the last episode we learned a creepy song, we saw a creepy statue, and in this episode we are going to climb Stone Tower. Well, mostly we're going to climb it, so... Yeah, about Stone Tower. I'm really not a big fan of Stone Tower because it's really just a waste of time to climb this piece of crap. So what I want to do is I just want to explode you. Well, not explode you, kill you. Bombs, I want them, they're mine. Anyway, like I was saying in the last episode, we have 4 different forms. We have the Deku form, the Goron form, and the Zora form, and we can play these songs. We can play that song in 4 different ways. So what we want to do is we want to play it as a Goron now, because otherwise that other statue will disappear. So you will see me playing this song a lot of times. And each statue has his own creepy face, like you saw on Link's face. That's really creepy, but this one is also very creepy because this one is not the Goron form as you have it right now. No, this form is just the form of the Darmani, and the creepiest thing about this form is when you look at his stomach, you can actually see the wound that killed him, and that's kind of creepy. You can actually see that wound that, yeah, well, God made that, that's for sure, but still, it freaks me out. It's creepy, man. It's creeping me out. So I can tell you that I'm really not a big fan of, yeah, this tower. So I just want to get through this as fast as possible. I actually want to skip most of this. Seriously, this is really not my favorite place to be right now. So okay, that's done. Zora mask. Oh, Deku mask. Yeah, I will show you that, but seriously, there's no point of showing you that, because if I'm putting on the Deku mask, it cannot press any switches, so it's really useless actually. It's the most useless form. Anyway, you will have a statue of Mikau, just having a very freaky look in his eyes, and yeah, it's sort of his grave that he's holding. So yeah, also scary if you ask me. Okay, now let's jump over these blocks. If I'm not mistaken, these are the resetting blocks. Or these are the blocks to make them appear here as well. Oh, hi. How is a Zora weak against fire? Jeez. Please don't tell me that I have to do all that stuff over again. Yes, I have to. Great. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can cut this out, but I don't feel like it because otherwise this episode is going to be short anyway. So, Huh? No, come on. There we go. But anyway, now I have all the time to talk about Skyward Sword, how my impression was on Skyward Sword when I first played it. I have to say in the first... Wait, I cannot tell most of it because otherwise I would be a huge guy that spoils a lot of things. Well, I have to say what I can say without spoiling things. The controls are really amazing. I have to tell you that the controls are really amazing. I really am a big fan of the controls. And the storyline is kind of a confusing one, but wasn't that always in The Legend of Zelda? But still, something is really interesting about that storyline. So, on the yeah, the storyline is, yeah, okay. Let's put it that way. It's okay for this point of the game where I am right now. It's okay. Like I said, I have defeated 2 temples already. So, yeah, I can say that they are okay. For the rest, side quests and all that stuff, I didn't really figure out most of the side quests yet, but they are okay as well, because there's really a really funny one that I'm not going to say because otherwise I'm going to spoil a lot of things. So, did it have the same feeling on me as Ocarina of Time or another Zelda game that I was? It gives me sort of the same feeling that I had with the Legend of Zelda. Let's see, the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Oh, that was stupid. Okay. Thank you. Be a Goron. Okay. So, if you want to know if you have to buy that game, I would say yes. If you are a big Zelda fan, just like me, you really want to buy that game. It's not as hard as Majora's Mask. It's not as scary as Majora's Mask. It's more child-friendly, but still has some awesome... Yeah, it really has some awesome... Yeah, secrets and awesome things that you have to find out and figure out for your own. So, yeah, I really recommend for you to take a look at that game. Now, many people also ask me about my first reaction to Majora's Mask, and I never said that in my Let's Play, and that's kind of stupid, so I'm not going to be an asshole. I will say it. Don't worry. I will say it. When I first played Majora's Mask, I was really confused. I had no idea where I had to go or where I had to look for or whatever. I just saw that clock and I was panicking like, oh my god, can I reset it? Can I not reset it? Because remember guys, when I'm playing a Zelda game for the first time, I never use a walkthrough. Seriously, I never use a walkthrough. So anyway, the first time I was playing this game, I was really like, dude, where the fuck do I have to go? And I just, after 5 times of resetting time, not by having the ocarina, but just have to reset time on, well, on failure, you know, that you are on the 3rd day, you are standing there and like, dude, what do I have to do? Because I had the moon tier, I knew how to get there, but I didn't know that you had to shoot bubbles at him. And if I'm not mistaken, Tattle tells you, but I'm always too lazy to listen to Navi or Tattle, so I really had no idea where to go. And then the first dungeon came and all that stuff, and yeah, I had to say, honestly, I was really not a big fan of this game. Later on though, when I was trying to follow the story and my English got a little better, I was understanding the story and I figured out where to go. And now I'm going to tell you something, and you're probably going to hate me for this, but I still wasn't a big fan of Majora's Mask, because I didn't know where to go and all that stuff. And I played it completely through the game, got all the masks, but I didn't got all the pieces of hearts. And like many people say, everybody uses a walkthrough then and then. Well, I didn't use a walkthrough, but I watched the Let's Play of Nintendo Capri Sun actually, to figure out how the game really works, and I really was impressed of the way how Nintendo Capri Sun actually played the game. So the first thing I did was I was turning on my GameCube there back at that in those days. I had the Wii, but yeah, I had the GameCube on my own room that day. So yeah, and I just started to fall at a ridiculous way and getting hit by keys. No, I just started the game and I just wanted to play it, and I played it first at my own way, and there were only 2 or 3 pieces of hearts that I missed. And yeah, thanks to Nintendo Capri Sun, I finally figured out how to get those pieces of hearts. And now, like 5 or 6 years later, I'm making a Let's Play out of it, because we are having a Zelda-thon. Well, okay. Anyway, I need the Zora form here, and yeah, I know this is really boring to watch, but still, it's really neato to see where you have to go and what you have to do. Because I'm basically a guy that's making the walkthroughs here, so yeah. Okay, well, we have 5 more minutes and we're still climbing this stupid tower, because that's what it is. It's just a stupid tower. Okay, well. Failure. Anyway, we can just jump away. And I'm not going to make the same mistake that I already did. Seriously, I'm not going to do that. I didn't know that Zoras was also weak to fire. I mean, they are water type, so then that means that fire is not very effective, because that's flame. No, that's Pokemon. No, seriously, I didn't know that, but no. You see, every time when you're playing Zelda, doesn't matter how many times you played it, every time when you play it, you learn something new. For example, that trick that I figure out with the... wait up, where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? Over there, right? Yeah, okay, now. I want to stand over here. Oh, do you want to know what's really a pain in the ass? If you fall down, you have to do all this over again, so that will take another 10 minutes. Weren't those guys nice? Okay, now let's go over here. Well, we're almost at the top, so we do not have to worry. We are at the top! Great! Okay, now first, before I'm going to fall off, I want to hit this statue as fast as possible, because then we can warp whenever we want back to this place. And in the next recording session, we can use that to go to that dungeon. So, do I want to get the fairy in a bottle? Yep, maybe just for some life insurance that I will not have another game over anymore. But anyway, about that Bremen mask thing, you know, that I did in the last episode, I didn't know about that since I played this game like 10 times or something. So I was just messing around and trying different things with the mask of the Bremen mask, and some dude told me that I had to do that with the king, by the king in Ikana's castle, and I just did that, and I was really surprised at what happened. It's the same thing with the captain's hat. I figured that out on my own, because I was wearing that hat because the zombies dance on that hat as well. And I was just coming inside and I was just walking to the king and he was like, huh? And I never knew about that cutscene, so that's really funny. Well, anyway, I'm just going to deposit my rubies before I'm going inside the temple, because yeah, we can get a lot of rubies inside the dungeon, and we're also going to need to get 5,000 rubies, so... So yeah, I'm just going to deposit 500 rubies now. Do I need anything else? Well, I could buy some Chitao, but to have unlimited magic, but I don't think I need that. No, I'm just going to deposit it. What did you need something? Yeah, do me some... Yeah, I want to deposit my rubies. Shit, maybe look at you. Yeah, oh god, I have a very long way to go. Well, that's not a big problem, because we're getting stuff later on that we can use to get a lot of money from, so don't worry about the thing. Okay, well, anyway. I know this episode is also 30 minutes long, well, just 40 minutes, just like the last one. And we didn't accomplish much, but hey, we are on the top of the stone tower. We can go there whenever we want, so... I'm just going to thank you all for watching. In the next episode we're going to go to the last dungeon, because we're really getting close to the end of the game. So yeah, thank you all for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next episode. And I hope that the story was sort of interest. So leave any comments if you have any questions about them, and I will probably respond to them, though don't worry about it. This is Zelda Player 20. I'm going to sign off, and then thank you all for watching. Bye, you guys.